Now, everything I say right now could be automatically outdated with the book of P.e.a.c.e or the book of How to Be Evil Black Cat actually come out. Because honestly, I'm not sure I can answer this question or at least give it a good theory of how does peace work, at least in chain of command, or a certain way they pick up people or something like that. Of course, someone you saying, hey, you didn't do this video like last time. In a way, yes, but this one focused on more kind of like chain of command. Who is who's overpowered, but at the same time, everything I'm about to say is sort of theories that because villainous never really explain how peace actually work. None of the books really give you a sort of chain of command, who is in charge, who is not in charge, who positions take other positions just in case the other person fails, and etc. This is sort of my interpretation of a little bit information what you see in the comics, in the show, in the books, in Creepy blog. All of them drops a little hint here and there how they actually really kind of work. But once more, this could be automatically outdated till the two books or the series or another book sort of revealed how everything works. That I hopefully Alan has a chance to have a sort of book focused on the peace side, or at least one of the heroes explaining a little bit more how their position works. But besides that, before I get started, my name is Retro. I like to talk about animation, not just animation, reviews, first impressions, cartoon theories, and sometimes you have some spare time, cartoon breaking news. Of course, I really enjoy if you put a like, comment, or subscribe. One of those things really helps my channel because how small I am, because one of those things really does help aiding channel, especially mine. Of course, I'm also attempting to sort of get to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. If you can really do one of those things, just be phenomenal. And also, thank you for everybody who like, comment, and subscribe down below. Even I don't respond sometimes, I don't have time, or I think you just did it because you want to help. That's good enough for me. But besides that, let's get started on this cartoon theory that how does peace work, or what is chain of command of peace. Now, I've said at the very beginning, I'm not really completely sure. So I'm going backwards of the ranking to the highest to the lowest. The highest one of doing the triple threat will be the CEO, the staff members, and the face of the company. That honestly, we don't know who is the basically board members nowadays. We know it's a group of people who wants peace, but they have basically the majority power, the ones who say yes or no to any other questions they have to sort of solve in the basically their organization. The second highest ranking will be the CEO. We just don't know who it is. But there are some theories people believe who could be Mrs. Father, the one who pulling the strings up very high up. But at the same time, people believe he is not in peace. He's his own identity. He's just maybe a very rich businessman who influenced peace. But once again, it's just sort of theories, nothing yet fully confirmed. But we know he's sort of the one who pull all the strings. But at the same time, the CEO is someone who sort of talks to the staff members or board members, going back and forth. Both are sort of equal power, but the other one has more influence than the other one, depends on the situation. Now we also have the third ranking that I talked about, who would be sort of the face of the whole company, or face of the people's champion. That means Goldenheart. Now, Goldenheart is just sort of the face. He does his hero work. He does basic charities. Everything what a hero must do. But yet he doesn't technically have power in peace. But he does have influence because how people love him and dedicate him. Because anything he does influence peace. Like he have goodwill with others, and the people respond, giving more charity to peace. That's why Goldenheart is just so beloved and worshipped, because he is what people want, at least the delusional. Because we don't know what's Goldheart true goals, that we don't know even Goldheart believes in the goal of peace, or even Goldheart is using peace with his own ambitions to, instead of arresting people, he's the one who actually wants to eliminate them because it's the only way to get rid of all villainy, or these dozen very questionable things. That's what makes Goldheart so interesting as a character, because we just don't know. And at the same time, Goldenheart must behave at all times because it reflects everything on peace. That's why we have to be the golden child. He had to be that one who had the $1 million smile, the one who had to be charming. But he's not, doesn't sell that. It reflects P.e.a.c.e a very bad way. So you can see how important this position could be to P.e.a.c.e. The face of the company is very valuable. Of course, if you don't know what P.e.a.c.e is, it's just sort of a kind of company who does good to sell heroes. That's basically the whole gimmick of P.e.a.c.e. Be fair, I should start explaining what is P.e.a.c.e at the very beginning. I'm sorry, my mind sort of rapping 100 miles per hour, but besides that, that's sort of the goal of the organization. Of course, anything more I can think of what this sort of trio could do, should do. You can see any other show. This is sort of taken here and there because the CEO easily called someone, and he did on what's it called, that miniseries, Little Rescue, that he saw Missy kissing Dr. Flood. He's the one who called automatically the ancients to pick up everyone in basically pick up Miss Heat. Now we don't know he had to ask permission for the board members, but I don't think he needs to. He's the one who sort of had to set things straight. But you get an idea what his position and power is. The one who basically put the trigger on the trigger man. You also have the board members who sort of disagree or guess the board member, or in this case, Golden Heart, in decision they just don't like or do like is to keep moving forward. But of course, we don't know what's the true intent in the board members, even that how P.e.a.c.e sort of runs always states it's the good of the people. They want to stop building. That's sort of the selling point, but not really doing their job correctly. If you've seen the comic books or read some of the books or some of the things they do sort of shady as sort of, yeah, we do questionable things for the good of the people, but yet how good they actually are. That's sort of the question of villainy that usually asks you who is truly the evil one or not. You always answer the same question. You also answer it that depends on the person or being or creature, and that's what makes villainous so interesting as a show. It's just sort of try to answer that question very unique point of view. And Golden Heart being the face of the people, he does what he does best. Just sells peace, sells him, sells how they're actually good. That's what this sort of interesting sort of core or build them. Because if you know the sort of kind of myth and legends on villainous, they've been sort of power struggle in peace after had been split themselves off of them, like People Will Know Hats and Can You Dance. Both of them belongs to P.e.a.c.e, but they're not technically with P.e.a.c.e anymore because they did them sort of special missions. They kind of screwed them over a couple of times. That's why they sort of disappeared. If you know the lore, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, basically, People With No Hats, I think, was the first ones who sort of got eliminated. You know, two members who survived decided to split off from P.e.a.c.e, flip them off. It became people can't dance, so they do their own mission quietly while being noticed by Black Hats. That's what I mean. They have other sectors, but not really connected to P.e.a.c.e. But at the same time, it's sort of interesting was they're sort of disappointed of the company piece to force them to come out. Now, you also have the other ones. Sorry, I'm getting broken again. Underlings like the Ancients and the Coach. Now, we don't know who the Coach was ranking, but you know the Coach is sort of the highest ranking member because he's the one who sort of leads the team, but we don't know specific ranking name. If they would just call him the Coach, I don't know, that's just his name or his nickname on the ranking was given. But the Coach is very important because the Coach does sort of dirty duty. He's actually the leader. In the same time, what his namesake is the Coach. He's the one who kind of pick up other heroes who has potential to be trained to understand how they work, butter them up, to make them sell especially action figures and clothes, and to promote the company P.e.a.c.e. He's the one sort of select the ones who think are the best, next to his right-hand man or his soldiers, the Ancients. Now, you also have another below them that just normal grunts who actually just go in bundles. They're basically the cops of P.e.a.c.e, but just call them peace officers for right now. We don't know if they have a name or not, but they just basically just help P.e.a.c.e whatever they can to take any hero. I'm not any hero, every single villain they actually can. But besides that, that's all can I actually explain because there are a lot of little things. Wait, I forgot one specific thing. I almost forgot. I don't know why I forgot this. It's basically their agents, not agents. More, I mean, like Miss Pete. What's it called? Her name? Pineapple, that she is the one who is basically her, you see, coach, but she is the agent who promotes her whoever it can and keep her on the leash. In fact, you could say she's the handler of Miss Seat. And we don't know much about her, but she is sort of, I want to say, part of Peace, but at the same time, maybe not. How her description, her profile says she used to be in a group called Ubo. Ubo is basically a kind of fan kind of group who worship heroes, but at the same time give the assistant with other heroes. That's what she said stuck with Miss Seat. 100% sure she probably wanted Golden Heart, but besides that, you cannot choose your own hero. They give the hero you have to basically run with. But I think she is between maybe higher than the coach, or not higher than the coach, or yeah, maybe kind of higher than the coach, but close to maybe one of the staff members, because how vague her position is, that she could be basically the one the staff member promoted her or not. You get the idea. She's sort of so vague, we don't really sure how much connected she really is. And that's what made it sort of kind of interesting, her position, that I don't know how to where to put her exactly. But yet, she's the one person to help the heroes, promote them, make sure they're doing the right thing, etc. You get the idea of the sort of kind of her agent, not her agent, her business agent. But besides that, that's all the rankings you can actually explore of basically Peace, how it navigates. We don't know, they have other different positions besides janitor, but that's the sort of things I couldn't explain, because I remember someone asked me how the piece work, and the only problem is I couldn't never really answer that because that has its own way. They're not yet fully explain how they actually work. Only snippets here that give you a clue, not words, but that's all I have. It's sort of a theory. Hopefully you like the way I explain it. I'm not sure how to explain it right because I'm sort of stumbling here. But besides that, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.